I was searching through my computer just now and realized there are a couple of sessions that I haven't uploaded yet. And one of them is the one that you're about to see if you wish to stay tuned. And I started a challenge, a heads up challenge against another high stakes reg. He was playing at least 1,000 NL, and we played some heads up in some normal games. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's play actual heads up. So I only ended up playing 2 sessions against him so far. I was moving house and everything was just a bit up in the air. I would love to carry on playing sessions against him now. There's also another session I've got against Linus that I haven't uploaded, which is really, really exciting and fucking fascinating in a lot of ways. So stay tuned for that. I will say, by the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I've started to become a little bit more active on there. It's very controversial, but I'm trying to keep it loving, trying my best at least. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, that's where I post like my actual real opinions about everything. If you want to hear metaphysics, reincarnation, and all of that hippie nonsense, then that's a place to be. And last thing, you can look on my website, charliecarrel.com, if you want to look at my my masterclass and all of the footage of the Bankroll Challenge. So much more on there. Got a spiritual masterclass, which I believe is definitely the most important thing if you want to be increasing your win rate in life and in poker. But obviously, mental health isn't everyone's cup of tea if they want to sit down and study something. So please do enjoy this. It's actually the second session I played against this guy. The first session I remember I was I was so stressed and I ended up getting really, really tilted. And I don't know if I want to show that to YouTube, because being vulnerable like that to YouTube is still, I don't know. I find it not the easiest, but maybe in the future that'll be something I can show. Looking back and like, hey, look how fucking tilted I got at nothing. It was because of other stuff that was going on in my life, and I just ended up being frustrated before I even played. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're all having a fucking great year. I really feel like 2022 is the year of action. The last couple of years has been a lot of fermenting and going inwards and really starting to like analyze ourselves and taking time to change ourselves from the inside. And it really feels like 2022 is that outwards, put everything that we've been planting and letting it flourish kind of thing. So it's it's an exciting year for me, and much love, guys. Alright guys, I'm feeling a little bit of tension in my heart right now, so I might, good luck, I might not play my absolute best, but I'm feeling cognizant at least. Nice flop. So we're gonna go third. Pretty okay as well. Going to 3 bet. This is loose. No two ways about it. It's pretty loose. Got him. Here we check back. Going to be calling turn. We have a bunch of Jack X. He has quite a lot of Jack X as well, to be fair. Check river. Queen 9, no good. Gonna be over bet turn. And checking river. Let's 3x that one. I feel like this hand likes 3xing. Get less dominated by all the fucking queen 3 off of the world. Gonna be calling over here. Nice. Or just give up. No, I don't think it was folding that one. Which check raise this? Sometimes it'll be check calling, sometimes it'll be check raising. Nice flop. Bet it. And we're just bet again. Yeah, we c-bet, we 3-bet c-bet small. Gonna just check it down. Hope to see like ace 9 of clubs, ace jack off. These kind of ends. C-bet third. And fuck it, we're gonna 3x ace king as well. Do some balancing. So the jack and the 10 actually, how does it change his range when we 3x? Yeah, there's more just like a larger proportion of something like 10-9, 10-8, those kind of hands, but 1 second. Betting here. Gonna overbet the turn here with ace king. And fewer weaker jack x and 10x. Those kind of hands like with ace king on the turn here, I think it's really good to just overbet and then check a bunch of rivers, because you still win versus king queens and queen nines and things like that, but you also get to take it down versus 10x or pocket sevens or something. For it. Got a worst straight flush draw in the world, but we'll take it. I guess it could be something like 6 deuce and 6 of hearts. That could be worse. That's small. Yeah, I think we'll min bet. I like the min bet. What a cool min bet. Love to see it. I have to start doing it with some other stuff eventually, but I like it. And we'll raise this one. Here we'll bet small. Nice. Over. Here, I think we'll go for a value bet. Nice. Caught us with, I assume, queen eye, jack eye. Wild. They went check too, got the back doors and a bunch of ace x in our range. Let's think about this. Then we'll go this size. Nice. Gonna be calling this 3-bet. Nice. Just want to be calling here, I think, just because we have so much ace high that wants to be calling. Basically just targeting an ace at this point. I don't know if we want to even target a fucking 9. So we'll just bet. Here we check called overbet on the turn, and on the river we actually turn up with a bunch of flushes. I'm gonna fold it though. Yeah, we're gonna check raise this one. Here we're gonna see this more. Got that through. Low bet. Here we're going to be calling a 4-bet. Got the overbet through. Should find the board. Got me 3-bet. We'll call this one. I think I'm actually going to be... I'll see bet. I was close to checking this one. I think I'm just going to go bet. Having the flush draw, I mean, it means that when we put more money in, we have more equity on average. Ooh. So I'm checking all non-spade, non-8, non-10 rivers, apart from maybe this one. He has so much ace-X. I'm gonna check it. Yeah. Not sure about it. If we have 9s there, we're definitely betting. But we even lose to some worse ace-X. And the hands that beat us are always calling, the hands that we beat aren't. Does that make sense? Here we're gonna be barreling. We've got a nice hand for it. Get him to fold some king highs, queen highs. Checking back here. Gonna be betting. And I'm gonna be checking river. Gonna bet big. My opponent, I don't think would take this bluff spot. I was about to say I don't think he would. So we'll fold it. Got a bunch of jack X there anyway. Gonna 3x this one. Gonna call this one. Huh? These GTO players, man, they found their new toy. Got a hand that's about strong enough to be able to call another bet, but never mind. No bet pot. got a bunch of 2 pairs, flushes. Even King X like bets this big. Gotta hand this also really happy to just bet fold if we do get shoved on. It's not the worst thing in the world. Could even probably 3 it smaller with something like 9-8. With 5-4 here, I'm just going for an overbet. He caught us with Jack 4. Good luck, us. Take a hole, please, dealer. Nice. Take an ace or a king, please, dealer. I'm feeling good about this one. Yeah, nice. Take it. Here we're going to be overbetting. And we're going to be probably winning. I imagine knowing this player. King 8. King 8's good. King 8, no backdoor. Good to know. Might be standard. I don't think either of us know. I wonder if you can do anything with Jack 3 here. Probably not. Then we'll check it. Let's check call. Alright, I'm tempted to just check shove here. I think I'm gonna. It really sucks for him if he turns up like any flush draw. And it's not like we're folding brick rivers. So. How about it? Oh, it feels like a flush draw, doesn't it? More like a 9. Nah, 9's cool by now, I assume. Yeah, that's probably a really uncomfortable spot if he has some kind of combo or flush draw. Especially one with no showdown value. I need a half bob button. Got me caught. Gonna be raising most river bets. Two bet's good, my friend. Two bet's good. Can we call this 3-bet? Queen 4 against 2.5, I think is close. Could probably mix it. Fuck it. Probably not gonna. Went for a good. Going 2.2 exit. one. Worst turn. Land at the moment. Got me with a deuce, Jesus Christ. It's nothing too bad. It's not like super or anything. It's just like sellotape.
I know Anna's room needs sorting because there's all tape around Anna's, isn't there?
Yeah, that was earwigs as well. That was back from the infection days.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. Sorry, say again? Oh, cool. Nice. gonna have a check on this one. Last turn deck. Gonna have a check raise on this one. When's the last time he folded to a check raise? In all honesty. Can we check on? I guess we're just gonna be checking. Rather unhappily. I want to go this size. Oh, sorry, this size. Just gonna 3-bet and then fold to a shove. Get a little cheap show down there. Realize some equity. Get the MRBBs out in the chat, please, boys. Nice. 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 Not the best, not the worst. Still got Queen Jack, Queen 10 suited. Can't imagine he check shoves any 2 pairs apart from maybe 8-9. Maybe does. Alright, the queen ain't gonna slow us down. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. Check back. Yeah, called an overbet on the flop and then just checked down. Yeah, 9-7 hearts. Good stuff. Just gonna check this one down. I guess we call turn. Here's Queen X a bunch, but check it. We'll fold it. Nice. Nice.
She prays to the moon. Please help me walk this life. So she takes 2 steps forward and walks the winding road. She hears her voices in her head speak loud and bold. They say, don't drift into suspicious corners of your mind. Take heed of every beaming light that you can find. Such torturous desires, they will dig deep in your skin, sucking up
Just gonna be check one.
living or moving things. So just take a breath of life and let the goodness in.
You check down
Around you,
3-5 for pots.
you just have to let it in. It's a long
Gonna call this one.
way home. It's a long way home. I'll be back at dawn. I will be back at dawn. It's a long way home. It's a long way home. I'll be back at dawn. Got to walk this road
If you're enjoying the way that I'm speaking about poker, teaching poker, I do have a website, charliecarrel.com. Link is in the description below. You'll find on there a mindset masterclass, which I think is the most important, teaching you how to deal with tilt, anxieties, ambition, things like that. You'll find a poker masterclass completely teaching you how to restructure the way that you think about poker. And you'll find a complete archive of the bankroll challenge.
So the mystery
Okay, we opened 2.5, see bet small. Gonna be betting big on turn. Probably value betting river as well. Yeah, definitely on that river. Oh, better. I think he turns up with a lot of hands that he wants to be calling. Probably overcalls it. Alright. Let's see it. Take a hold, please dealer. Nice. Take a hold, please dealer. Hit, please dealer. Let me check calling. Nice. Here we're going to be calling 4-bet. And here we're going to be checking river. To check shove, probably. He had 9-4 of diamonds for nothing. Here, we probably want to be check shoving. Let me just think about it. Maybe check raising. Let me check raise it. Solid. Hey, we're going to be check calling half. I kind of want to check call. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, got it. Got the turn call. May you walk in beauty and remember your song. Yeah, it feels a lot like that when he checks river. Queen 6, we are gonna be checking. Queen 10, we're gonna be check raising. And checking turn. Not gonna have super loads of bluffs in. Against that size, we're gonna be raising. And I'm gonna be shoving river. To avoid the snap hit is pretty fucking beautiful. Also valuing a straight. Got him. That's the maximum value. That's nice. May you walk in beauty and remember your song. Remember why you came here. Yeah, we're gonna be betting 30 on the turn. Wow, he caught us a jack 9 off. And we're checking river, winning. Got the bluffs from the other table. we'll call this one a little bit deeper. I think we'll check river. I'm sure about it. I think he value bets a king. Yeah, it is queen. So no worries. I thought he was going to value bet a king. Just about check all this first spot, I think. Not sure how many other bluffs we have. This might be worth bluffing. He's such a station though. We'll check it, we'll check it. He had 10-6 with a 6 of spades. So we could get bet on the flop, I think. Can be 3-bet. Yeah, we're gonna be raising. I'm gonna be giving up river. He was not gonna. If we shoved there, I don't think he was gonna fold with a king in his hand as well. I'm liking this overbet strat that he's got going. Check on. Gotta be 4-bet. Nice, nice. Yeah, 10-7. Oh, he had a slightly smaller flush draw. 3x in here. I miss the days when people used to bluff their flush draws. I miss flush draws. I think we'll just go for it. You know what? I am gonna mix Queen 4 off against 2.5x. Fuck it. I feel like against people that are like overly stationary, you want to be, I guess, playing more of your high card, like Queen 4s instead of like the, oh, this doesn't feel good, does it? But we're cool. Yeah. Instead of the fucking like 6-3 offs and shit like that. Oh, is that all with these? Here we see bet third, I think. I'm just gonna bet big check river. We don't usually 3-bet these kind of hands, but this time we will. I think this is meant to be a check with the king of spades, whether we're going to or not. Yeah, we're not going. Sorry, we're not going to show. think with this tank, he's probably just trying to work out whether he value bets like King 9 here. Because he wasn't tanking on the other table, so that wasn't a pawn tank. Check raising. Yeah, we're going to be 3-betting, C-betting. Check back twice. He just has an 8 or a 4 a lot. Nice run out. Queen 4. Fucking Nixon. Gotta time it smart. Well, we beat 7-6. And now we beat King Deuce. Does he bluff enough here? We were big on flop, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually gonna make a fold. Yeah, I'm gonna be betting. Getting the worst run out possible for our range. Just losing that one. Guess who has King X and 6X? Ain't moi. Pas moi. Can't be check raising all our backdoor clubs. Yeah, we'll overbet this one. We'll check back. Check 9. Big. Don't know how to feel about that. I guess we check. It's a good sign. There's not much Queen X. Solid. like he's also under 3-betting, isn't he? I haven't seen too many 3-bets at all. That's small on this turn. Queen's good, my friend. Queen's is good. Oh, low bet. Yeah, we're just losing. I'm connected to my spirit. The great beauty all around you. Nice turn. Cool. Nice rip. That's the best rip in the deck. I can take it. And we've got a flush in there too. See a bit small cha-cha turn. Nice. He caught us with pocket fours. Felt good about that one. Alright. 4-bet pot and 3-bet pot. Neither make me feel super great. This one's a little bit better. Got some stuff going on. I mean, that's for sure backdoor galore. If ever I've seen it. Very river to sell the other one. Yeah, book 8s. That's us gone. That's us out of there. It's worth noting, I think he does have some timing tells at the moment, because I'm mixing my sizings pre-flop. And when he just snap calls the open, it means he's not looking at what size I've gone, which means he doesn't have one of those like borderline hands. Bet, over bet. Definitely worth noting that he didn't, wow. He didn't overbet flop. Wow, getting this run out. I'm gonna check it. Yeah. Nice sign, my friend, nice sign. Gonna be very better than our ace here. The eagle and the condor. Check called half on this flop. Check on turn. And you're gonna be calling a check raise here. And you're gonna be calling it. Nice one. Nice. Yeah, we called a 4-bet min raising flop. Got a fold, nice. Got an easy shove. King Jack. Just gonna get snagged. Call it. Don't know about it. Sure, it's fine. Should be checking a lot in the river. Nice. I really expect him to check his overpairs there, if he had him. Actually going to check this one. Here we led a third, called a 3x raise, which is a small raise. Not feeling happy about this one, but we're cool. The reason we can call, I think, is just because we have so much. So much ace-x after we call 3-bet check back. I don't think he's gonna bluff ever, pretty much. Didn't expect that. Bluffing. That was an interesting one, I'll show you. Ah, my king. Oh, pocket eights and trip eights. Let's try it back for once. Felt like it. Yeah, 5-4. So we've got a little bit of value there. Yeah, 10-5 off. King 9 off twice, same card, same order. Something about the Illuminati is coming up. Ah, not the spade on the river. Anything but the spade on the river, man. Nice one, nice one. Here we check back flop, cool turn. Pretty much not folding to any size. Not that size for sure. For sure. Good to know you turned up with 8-5 off from no club there. So Probably very much over bluffing. Alright, we're praying for something like pocket sixes. It's probably 10. Give it a fold. I think I want to start mixing up my 3-bet sizes as well. Call this one. Man, how does Jack 10 of hearts miss a flop? That seems so unrealistic. Get out of here. Check it out. Check down. It's been a half X. Full of 3-bet. Interesting. Less interesting. Here we check very small. We do have a bunch of king X here, I think when we're a bit deeper especially, so just check it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna bet big. Yeah, we're gonna 3x it. I'm gonna give up. Check call third. Check call again. Check call it. That's straight. You're gonna be able to bend it. Yeah. Oh, I had to straighten the turn as well. That's why you can snap check. See, you already knew what was going on. Yeah, I made it. Maybe a loose call on the flop against the third. guess I just go for it. Maybe check raising. This guy just does he just never fucking folds to a check raise. Alright, we're gonna be overbetting turn, checking river. Stay tuned for part 2.